Beauty and Protection, and the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good evening. I'm James Satterley. Welcome to Sports Monday. The Sacred Heart Gym in San Ignacio hosted the showdown between undefeated Kaya Western Ballers and the surging Belmopan Red Tigers in a ball game that was certain to test the mettle of the most dominant team at this time in the basketball season. The home side roars out in the opening minutes with good teamwork as Akeem Waters hooks up with Kurt Burgess, who lays it in for two and records an impressive 11 points and a massive 14 points, at two doubles in this ball game. However, the visitors are not about to surrender anything. Eskridge Terrell lights up the scoreboard with this triple and would tie for the game high of 19 points. At the end of the first, it's a close ball game with the Ballers holding on to a 3-point lead. Roger Troyer would assume the scoring responsibilities for his team, and their go-to man for points would not disappoint, striking for a team-high 17 points plus getting a double-digit 10 rebounds. If you like the spin move, Akeem Waters provides a clinical display here for 2 of his 9 game points. In the meantime, last year's MVP, Farron Laureano, is intent to teach his former team a lesson. The turnaround one-hander crashes through the net as Capital City mounts a charge. Hanging around the net, Laureano picks up the rebound and 2 points, and with the putback off the missed shot from Travis Lennon, and would finish with a 2 doubles and 19 points and a monstrous 18 rebounds. He chairs the boards people to lead in both categories for the night, sharing the scoring lead only with teammate Eskridge Terrell, who also scored 19. At the half, the Belmopan Red Tigers have wrested the lead in a 36-34 score. Roger Troyer raises up to knock down this mid-range jumper as the Ballers try to create some separation in the third. And when Giovanni Lennon attacks the rim, he makes it a 50-44 score as Cayo leads at the end of 3. Lennon would put up 11 points tonight. Early in the fourth, Farron Laureano raises up in the paint and he lands the finger roll. Terrell Eskridge then drains this long distance dial, and we've got a ball game, people. With 19.1 seconds to go, Belmopan clings to a 1-point lead. Jared Velasquez is fouled going to the rim and is awarded 2 free throws. Alas, he could have made it a 3-point lead, at least guaranteeing overtime play. He misses both, people. Kurt Burgess wins the fight for the rebound, saves to Troyer, who goes down court and finds Giovanni Lennon, who wins the game for Kaya Western Ballers with the uncontested layup. Belmopan gets burned 61-60. The Ballers go to a 7-0 record and remain unblemished. Belmopan falls to 5-2.
A lot of what was happening in the first half was all mental. And at this stage of my career, I've kind of learned to, I'm learning to manage my mental state, because I feel like I can score whenever, but they did an excellent job defensively, and I just knew I needed to calm down. I was trying too hard in the first half, and I knew that that's my natural ability, is to score. If I just relax, play the game, have fun, leave the referees be, just play, that it would come, and it did. Thank God it did. The Western Ballers organization team, I think we've come together as a team. I think there's a lot of room for improvement still, but credit to Belmopan. They came out and battled. Everybody we play here, we get an A+ effort, and I have to give lots of credit to them.
Came out with the intensity to win, but in the end, we came up short because we made little mistakes, like on the end. Richard Troyer got the ball and drive all the way. We should have fouled him to stop the ball, because two guys were on Richard, and then Lennon got an open layup. And also, that's just simple miscommunications with our squad that we got to work on come during the season.
In other results, the defending champion, San Pedro Tiger Sharks, ran past the OW Running Rebels 73-66 to now show 5 wins, 1 loss, since the result from the game with no limit remains undecided at this time. Belize Yellow Pages Hurricanes beat the Dangriga Warriors 68-61, and now both teams show 3 wins, 4 losses each. Belize City No Limit got 3 points from a winless Toledo Diplomats, who, guess what? They forfeited the ball game. Looking ahead on Friday, Cayo takes on Hurricanes at the BES Auditorium on Saturday. San Pedro travels to Belmopan Tigers. Toledo Diplomats should travel to OW, and Belize City No Limit will host Dangriga Warriors. On to the cricket scene, playing the Harrison Park's National Cricket Competition. Sir Easy does it, make easy work of Bright Star in a 230-63 final score. Also, Burland beat Cashew Medicals 85-84 with all 6 wickets to spare. Sunrise outshone Brilliant 86-83 with 5 spare wickets. And Wicket 11 toppled Isabella Bank 132-207. In cycling news, the last race before the 2015 Cross Country Cycle Classic, at least in the senior division, took off Sunday morning from Belize City to Mount Hope and back, a distance of 120 miles. And here is blast off with some 63 riders in the hunt. At the top of Mount Hope, in search of the turning point, is Joel Boland of Digicel 4G Elite grabbing the premier. In the meantime, Tariq Kano of Western Spirit is forced out of the race due to an unfortunate accident.
When you go like 33 miles per hour, Daniel Barrow had a big conflict with one of the commissar, Yellow, and he swing out for argument, and then he swing out, he lash into me, and then I flip up, and then my teammate run into me, another guy, and that I'm the end of the race.
At mile 44 on the return, we have a breakaway pack that includes Joel Burland, Byron Pope, Giovanni Choto, Henry Moreira, David Henderson, Brandon Catus, and Oscar Quiroz. At mile 6, we find a new configuration, people. It's now a 4-man lead featuring Brandon Catus, Byron Pope, Joel Borland, and Giovanni Choto. It boils down to a heated sprint. Brandon Catus gets the jump. Byron Pope attacks on the outside at the tape. It's a photo finish that gives Brandon Catus of Seaway Road Addicts the win. Byron Pope of Benny's Megabytes has to settle for second, and Joel Borland of Digicel 4G Elite pulls up in third place. All are clocked at 4 hours, 51 minutes, 36 seconds, setting a new record in this particular ride. Giovanni Choto of Seaway pulls up fourth uncontested, while Henry Moreira of Smart Zoom team prevails for 5th place. Looking ahead, people, this Sunday, March 29th, brings up the 16th annual Junior Cross Country Cycling Classic, which runs from Sokots to Leslie's Imports for 78 miles. You will see the future of the sport in action, so stay tuned. Finally, in football news, the Belize national football team begins its hunt for a berth to the 2018 World Cup of Soccer by going up against Cayman Islands on Wednesday night inside the FFB Stadium. Game 2 of the series will be staged at the Cayman Islands on the 29th of March. Again, stay tuned, give your support. Hey folks, that's it for now. But before we go, we remind you that all scripture is given by inspiration of God. It's profitable for doctrine, for correction, for reproof, for instruction in righteousness. Hey, that's it. We invite you back same time, same place next week. Jah over all. I'm James Adderley.
Sports Monday was brought to you by Berger Paints.